my name's Emma, subscribe for hauls and vlogs, and tonight we've got a very special video because recently I hit 10k subscribers and then I very quickly hit 11k subscribers. Hello, if a lot of you came over from Louise, lovely to meet you. My name's Emma. So I said, ask me any questions, and I got loads and loads and loads of questions. So I'm not able to answer them all, but I'm going to answer as many as I can quite quickly. So I'm sorry if your question doesn't come up this time. There'll be plenty of time in the future for it to come up for other Q&As. So shall we crack on? I asked first of all on my YouTube channel, which hopefully you'll subscribe to. If you're not subscribed, go and subscribe right now by clicking the button, the subscribe button, whilst I speak. So I had a question from Kira Sterland. Apologies if I've spelt your name wrong. What made you start making YouTube videos? So a lot of people already know this, but I was on maternity leave with a 2-year-old and a baby, and I was bored. I was so bored. Being on maternity leave is quite dull. So I decided to start a blog because I wasn't quite confident enough to speak on camera. And then about 6 months later, I decided to start my YouTube channel. And here we are. Elle Rose, hello. How old were you when you got pregnant with Erin? How long did you cheat for, and will you be going back? I was 33 when I got pregnant with Erin. I'd like to say that I'm only 21, but I'm not. I'm quite old. So I was 33 when I got pregnant with Erin. How long did I teach for? I taught for 12 years in the same school. If any of the pupils are watching, hello. I miss you all. I absolutely loved it. And I will definitely 100% go back to teaching, just not for the next few years while I look after the kids. I just found it a little bit hard. From Kate Louise, hello. Hi Emma, my question is, what's your favourite non-mum thing to do? I love dancing, but I never go dancing. I love, oh my god, there's so many non-mum things I like to do. I like watching reality television. It's my favourite thing to do. I love watching YouTube. I love dancing. I love drinking gin. I love being with my friends. I love doing all the things that you should do when you're in charge of children. Don't drink in charge of children. Fact. Okay, going over to my Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, go and follow it now. There's lots of pictures of me looking a tramp. Okay, this is from Dance Tilly. If you could rename your children, what would you call them? P.S. Love you. I have no idea what I wouldn't rename them, I don't think. I know that Erin, if she was a boy, was going to be a Finn, and Ethan, I don't think we came up with anything. I'm like Kris Kardashian, you know how she's got like Kris, and then she's got like Courtney, Chloe, Kendall, Kim, Kylie, Emma, Erin, Ethan. So it'd have to be something beginning with an E. I don't know. Ebenezer. Haven't got a clue. If I know, I will come back and tell you. Okay, we've got another question from Mrs. Hardy. I absolutely love your hair. Why, thank you. It always looks so healthy and shiny. What products do you use? I dye my hair because I'm not a natural blonde. I know, who'd have thunk it. I dye my hair with L'Oreal Recital Lightish Ash Blonde. Lightest Ash Blonde, that's a mouthful. And I just use L'Oreal shampoo. My favourite shampoo from the L'Oreal range, the blonde stuff, doesn't exist anymore. It makes me really sad. It's just like the saddest of times. Okay, another question from Erin F 2006. Good name, Erin. What is it like to have 2 kids but still have fine time to do YouTube? It's sometimes it's hard because also I have a blog as well, which I'll leave in the description box. But you know, the kids go to bed at 7, and also they're at nursery and school, so I usually film then. So actually, I find it okay. I find it a lot easier now I've given up teaching. When I was teaching and vlogging, it was bloody hard work. Super hard. It was not good. Okay. Hello, Freya Jack. Do you think you'll ever go back to teaching? Yes, covered that. Have I always lived in Birmingham? I have lived in Birmingham. I love Birmingham. Maybe it's not cool to say it, but I do. You know, granted, some days I think I'd like to live in Manhattan, but Birmingham's good enough for me. This is from Texas Margaret. Hello, Margaret. How do you decide to go where? How do you decide where to go on vacation? So, some places are like dream locations that we've always thought about going to. So this year we went to Disney, and we're going to go to Disney again next year because we just loved it so much. But generally, we just either go on recommendations, or I'm really lucky that sometimes I'm asked to go and review places. So, because we're not like the richest people in the world, if we're asked to go and do a review, we generally 9 times out of 10 go and do it, because, you know, it gets us on holiday without having to pay anything, which is really, really lucky. Okay, SARS Fleeman, hello. When are you doing your next meetup? So if you don't know, I do meetups quite regularly. They stopped recently because I moved house and it was just too hard to organise. I will be starting them up again in September. I will say though, the meetups are more for mums. So like mums with babies or mums who are feeling a bit lonely, and they can come along and chat to other people. We did one in Selfridges, we've done one in a bar, we've done one in a coffee shop. So I think we've got another one coming up in the Bullring soon, so stay posted. I was gonna say stay in that place, but that doesn't even make any sense. This is from three to try, that's it. What did you want to be growing up? I wanted to work in PR. So I wanted to be the woman that was with the bands, making the bands famous. That's what I wanted to be from about the age of 13. Like, I wanted to be PR, I wanted to be on tour with the bands, and I wanted to get them in magazines. And then I became a person who works in PR, and I was crap at it. I was just useless at it. So after about 5 years, I jacked it in and became a teacher. So sometimes what you want to be ain't necessarily what you're good at. I'm good at teaching. This is a funny question. This is from Laura Bowker, or Bowker, sorry for pronouncing your name wrong. I remember when Louise Pentland was your blogging idol. How does it feel now she is a friend? I think that might have to be a video for another day. Leave in the comments if you want me to do a story, like a story time. I might try and rope Louise in, because the story of how we met is hilarious, shameful and embarrassing. So I'll save that for another day, another video. Okay, I'm coming up to the last few now, because I'm aware this video is going to be really long. Country or coast? I love hearing how people met. So how did you and your husband meet, and what kind of wedding did you have? We met in a bar called Reese on Broad Street. Classy! How long ago? About 13 years ago, 12, 13 years ago. Dancing at the front. I just went up to him and he said to me, what number bus do you have to get home? And I was like, oh, the 103. Do you want to go for a drink? Yes. And that was it. Met in the club, went on a date about a week later. And then I got married and had kids with him. Oh, it's like a modern day fairy tale set in a really dirty bar in Birmingham. And the wedding we had a wedding at Christmas. So we got married around Christmas. The bridesmaids were all black, which was very controversial. All the favours were black and silver, and it was lovely. It was a really, really lovely day. He's a very good egg. Molly Hodges, what's the hardest thing about being a mom? Guilt. I'm always bloody guilty. I'm always guilty. I lie awake at night being guilty. Sometimes I'm driving to work feeling, really stressed to work feeling guilty. Or if I'm filming a video and they're watching a bit of telly, I feel guilty. That is definitely the hardest thing about being a mom. You're never off duty. Okay. Oh, how do you keep your kiddos entertained when you're busy or having a bad day? So this is from Tara24. So I was poorly towards the end of last year, so which meant I was in bed for about 3 months. And then I couldn't walk properly. So all in all, I was ill for about 6 months. And it is hard when you're poorly or you're having a bad day. So generally what I try to do is either make sure I've got help, but if you've not got help, that could be really hard. So sometimes perhaps we have a film afternoon, or I have like a big box of like crafts and tat that I just get out, which is always good. I go to Poundland and I just stock up on all of that. But it is hard, and if you know how to stop feeling guilty, let me know, because I have not got a clue. Right. Over to Twitter, Lovesing Life. Any tips for first-time bloggers? I will leave in the description box a video about how to blog and blog, which hopefully should help you. And we've also got Just Moi. Loving your blogs, Women Move To. How many books have you read while you're on holiday? I read 2 books. And I haven't read books for ages. I read 2 books from holiday. On holiday, I just went into Asda and picked the ones I like the cover the most of. I did judge a book by its cover, and luckily I did quite well because they were both really good books. So that's my Q and yay. Sorry if I didn't get around to your question, but as I said, I had loads, and it's so lovely to meet lots of new people. I'm always up for a chat on Twitter, or you know, if I'm looking at my DMs, I'm always up for a chat on Instagram. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, a high five if you want to subscribe. If you want to see the story of how I met Louise and mortified myself for time immortal, and I still think about it now and shudder, let me know. But I'll see you soon for another update, guys. Bye.